Friday afternoon, 4 men dressed as females narrowly escaped a mobbing in downtown Kingston. Just last week, a male was beaten in Falmouth, Trelawney because he was dressed as a female.
The issue of violence against gay men, especially mob violence, is definitely a reality.
Stacey Ann Jarrett is the executive director of Jamaica AIDS Support for Life, where she works closely with Jamaica's embattled gay community.
If it's an individual, you will have verbal attacks, but you won't necessarily have physical attacks because it's one-on-one. But if it's a group, I'm telling you, most definitely they're going to be attacked.
While photos like these showing a mob attack on a cross-dressing gay man are rare, individual reports of violence are common.
2 weeks ago, two guys ran me down with my shade, nearly killed me.
These gay men agreed to appear on camera as long as their identities are concealed.
Once they find out that you're gay, Batman, let me use the word Batman, they want to kill you. People have been beaten, people have been chopped, people have been forced out of their communities, people's homes have been burnt down.
I've had to respond to the calls late at nights, early mornings, throughout the day when I'm at my job.
Carlene, who asked that her last name and face not be revealed, runs the hotline at JFLAG, the main gay rights advocacy group in Jamaica.
JFLAG was formed to say, well, we're going to be the organization to stand up and, let the world know what gay people has been facing. As far as straight Jamaicans are concerned, once you're gay, you have no place in this country. We shouldn't be here, we shouldn't exist.
For Representative Ernest Smith, a member of Jamaica's ruling Labour Party, the very existence of JFLAG is an offense to his country's laws and moral codes.
I am very concerned that homosexuals in Jamaica have become so brazen. They have formed themselves into organizations. They're on the street. In fact, they're abusive. They're violent. And something that the Minister of National Security must let.
JFLAG is in fact an organization designed to disrespect the Constitution and the criminal laws of this country, and at the same time designed to corrupt public morals. In Jamaica, we have on our statute books the criminal offense, which is referred to actually as the abominable offense of buggery, and it carries up to 12 years imprisonment. You cannot consent to buggery. We're not saying that gay people should be obliterated from the face of the earth. We're not saying that. My government has never said that. My government will never say that. And nor am I saying that. But because your behavioral pattern is in breach of all decency, guess what? Keep yourself to yourself. Do not try to impose your filth on others. Don't force others to accept you and your filth.
Gay people in Jamaica always have to hide because, once you're discovered to be gay, that could mean the end of your life.
That's not true. They're lying. They're just seeking publicity.
Representative Smith, like many people here, believes that most reports of anti-gay violence are simply false.
Persons in Jamaica are not, without more, attacked and beaten and, as you say, killed by reason of being homosexuals. Most homosexuals are killed by other homosexuals because of jealousy.
Ernest Smith saying that there's no violence against, against the gay community, that's just a way of escaping the reality of what is really happening.
It's a very convenient excuse for doing nothing. And not only for doing nothing, for turning around and stigmatizing the very group that is being attacked in the first place.
Dr. Robert Carr, the executive director of the Caribbean Vulnerable Communities Coalition, says that many Jamaicans believe that gay life should be violently suppressed.
For some reason, they've decided that it's acceptable to be abusive towards gay people.
This video, shot at a gay birthday party 2 years ago, triggered widespread violence when it was released on the streets and appeared on the nightly news.
This next report shows just how disturbing the trends have become.
Believe it or not, these are all males. This footage has been circulating on the internet, a tape of men cross-dressed at a party. But is it a case where these individuals are now becoming too brazen?
One concern is that their mode of dress is deliberate, and they are now flaunting it as a normal way of living.
This was enough to trigger a level of violence in that part of the country that was really astonishing to watch.
We were told that several gay men who appeared in the video were killed, and others, like this young man, had to flee their homes.
One of my friends called me and told me that the community where I lived in was planning to gang up on me one day and kill me.
The society has gotten to that point where people are astonished that onlookers would say this is inappropriate or this is extreme behavior.
A lot of gay men and lesbians who are attacked are afraid and reluctant to seek services or to report it to the police for also fear of victimization at that end.
If you allow yourself to direct such venom and hatred against a particular population that people feel it's acceptable to beat them and kill them, you're opening up a Pandora's box that you really don't want to open up.
If it was HIV was killing us, we'd have said, okay, use a condom. But it's not that. It's people out there killing us.
If you don't believe that a population has the right to exist, then you could care less if they've got a deadly infection. It doesn't matter if they live or die, because they have no business existing in the first place.
For World Focus, I'm Lisa Biagiotti in Kingston, Jamaica.